These are the 12 common problems with mystery shopping as I hear from a lot of my clients. Now, the first one is shoppers go to the wrong location. Now, at any time here, you can just stop the video and pause it yourself, but this is a question that can be easily solved by having scanned verification of the visit taking place. Wrong scores where 2 plus 3 equals something different to 5. The way to fix this is never, ever, ever allow shoppers to go anywhere near the scoring. They should all be results, they should all be system driven. Shoppers being spotted, that people often believe that the shoppers are being spotted. This is a problem when shoppers are allowed to do more than one location or many locations for the same brand or the same store. It should never be allowed to happen. Inconsistent comments with the results where the score might be high and the comments might be poor. This is a problem of auditing and should be picked up within your audit review process. We actually do a 200% audit review rather than a sample or even 100%, but make sure you're getting at least 100% audit review of all the results. Number 5, the report distribution, where the results are coming out too slow. This issue comes up because even in this day and age, people don't have their systems linked into their reporting. It should all be pretty much instantaneous from the moment a questionnaire is approved that your results are up online. Now, once they're online, often the stores have complicated reporting and it's hard to navigate and it's also slow for them. A lot of retailers don't have the greatest facilities for viewing results and many other managers are just simply time poor. So they've got to be different ways to be able to access the information, even emailing rather than just going through fancy websites. Concerns that the shopper never visited the store. This one comes up a little bit less frequently, but it does really undermine a program. To ensure that, this is a question of fraud, to ensure that the shop has been completed, a whole lot of fraud detection processes need to be followed, and some of them are listed here below. Make sure that the fraud's being dealt with in your mystery shopping program. Also, data security. Make sure your information is hacker safe and also that it's physically safe and able to be accessed even when your office internet lines are down. The way to do this preferably is through a remote hosted servers using professional hosting services rather than having your information on a server in a flimsy office environment. Another problem that stores often have is they say, oh, the shopper wasn't qualified to do the mystery shop. Well, make sure that the shoppers are matched, and this is also a question of how the program is set up. The demographics have to match. Sometimes there even needs to be pre-testing, ranking of shoppers and some pre-education, but not always. Queries often come out a bit slow for clients and they complain that, oh, it's taken 2 or 3 weeks for the results to come out. It needs to be instant, and often this question of queries is a result of simply poor setup in the questionnaires or poor setup in the program. You shouldn't have the problems to start with. You should expect less than a 1% query rate on any mystery shops. Number 11, second last one, shoppers are inserting personal opinions and the subjectivity is creeping in. That's okay, but quarantine it. Keep the subjectivity in a separate part of the questionnaire rather than having it intermingle through questions themselves. Last one, uninformed shoppers where they don't know the brand. This is an issue which comes up usually because of loose guidelines or loose scenarios. Make sure they're very tight with tight scenarios, and shoppers should only be as well informed as a customer, no more and no less. Finally, you need to fix all of these to have a proper program. You might not have problems with all of them, but make sure you do get these dealt with. Every single one of them needs to be nailed. Thank you. My name's Stephen DiPietro. I'm Executive Director of Service Integrity Mystery Shopping based in Australia.